Miss suffered a meltdown last night, and Florida State took advantage. The Seminoles beat the Rebels as the first week of college football wrapped up. Now, excitement is building for this week's kickoff of the NFL regular season. CBS has a full slate of NFL action this Sunday. James Brown, the host of the NFL Today, is here with a preview of the season. JB, you're looking so smart. Look at this.
Well, thank you.
Look at this tie.
Can I say thank you?
Who picked it out?
You, Dorothy, of course. You guys are back from vacation together, giving Nora a break. She pulled yeoman's duty while you two were out vacation together. Oh,
absolutely. She's Wonder Woman.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, look at her. Have you seen her legs and her muscles? Yeah. She's Wonder Woman.
I always have to watch what Gail is going to ask. Thank goodness, as I've said too often, I'm too dark to blush, so I'm not even reacting to that.
You're turning maroon. You're turning maroon.
Good comeback, Gail. Yeah. Anyway, what was your question, Charlie?
I don't think we even got to it.
So what's the first big game? Is it the game with the Panthers, a revisit of the Super Bowl?
You know what, you would say that, and that's a Thursday night game with Denver hosting the Carolina Panthers. Right. Look, John Madden always says, until the defending champions are dethroned, they are the ones to knock off. Even with Peyton Manning gone, that defense was flat out awesome, but Cam Newton has a big chip on his shoulder. Carolina is still a very legitimate threat, so it ought to be a good matchup.
All right, what else should we look for?
Before we talk about nuts and bolts of football, could we just talk about Colin Kaepernick for a second? I would just love to get your thoughts on it. President Obama has now weighed in. More and more people seem to be supporting him. What are you thinking? You know,
most people are saying the right thing in terms of Colin Kaepernick has the right to protest. That's a constitutionally guaranteed privilege for sure. Number two, people might ask, well, is it the right venue? Look, I would defer to what Roger Goodell, the NFL commissioner, said. The young man can do what he's doing. Even the venue, an NFL, a stadium, if you will. Roger Goodell may not agree with that, but he says he has the right to do it, and he may not go with it himself.
Were you surprised he said that? I was surprised. That
no, I really am not. You know, that we ought to have that conversation one day about Roger Goodell for sure. The question is the issue a serious one?
Yes.
Absolutely it is. And he's taking a big risk, but I would like to think that that speaks to the depth of his commitment to trying to make the change. What I hope is that there will be meaningful conversation coming from this with not in homogenous groups, but a diverse group, and having love being that which undergirds the conversation.
Did you know that he had this sensitivity?
Absolutely did not. You know what? He's not a warm and fuzzy guy, even though I know Nora loved him as a football player. He's not necessarily
muscles,
a warm and
I think
fuzzy
she
guy.
was attracted.
Oh, is that what it was? Okay, well, I'm going to stick with the conversation. So Gail's influenced Nora then.
There's nothing wrong with muscles in a man. Nothing wrong.
But Charlie, anyway, I know why you have the best job in television, and you blush a lot too, Charlie. You know what? But a number of the athletes are starting to flex their muscles, if you will, in the vein of Jim Brown, who certainly was one of the forerunners in telling athletes they have a social responsibility to speak what they feel about ills in society.
One of the other big stories about the NFL is the return of a team to the LA, the Rams.
No question.
And they sold out in like 6 hours.
Just under 90,000. Now, that which is going to be key to sustaining that is to win on the field, but folks are genuinely excited about their return to LA, and that's a good thing for us and certainly for the league.
Okay, are you expecting any surprises? Just name a team.
You know what? The Baltimore Ravens, John Harbaugh. Many people focus on the big names and those guys who are going to come back and be in the thick of it again. John Harbaugh did an awesome job losing a number of key players early in the season, perhaps the best coaching job, because when you're coaching a team that's not expected to win, lost key stars, that's a major accomplishment.
And Tom will be out for 4 games.
4 games, but you know what? Nobody handles adversity better than the New England Patriots.
There you go.
Thank you. You didn't have the best job in morning television, no question, Charlie.
Thank you, sir. And I know that, too. No dummy here. NFL on CBS kicks off this Sunday with the NFL Today at 11 Central, 9 Pacific. And stay tuned for Thursday night football starting September 15th. The Bills take on the Jets right here on CBS and simulcast on the NFL Network.